was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They played with more purpose in the second quarter and fought to turn an early deficit into a 3-point lead by the time we reached the break. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they didn't let this hostile crowd bother them at all. In fact, they seem to feed off of that hostility. Plus, sometimes when you're away from home, those distractions, your family, your friends, your fans, you can concentrate better. Okay, wait, did I just say my family, friends, and fans are distractions? Okay, let's go to the next thing. Let's go.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to...
All right, Sacramento, please welcome. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
And a lot of teams are looking for...
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looking at Minnesota, they're ahead of where they were last season at this time. Always nice to see that progress in a positive direction. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won the three-point contest,
Yeah.
so no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from most three-point shooters. That's why some people don't really recognize him as a three-point shooter.
And not only that, Kenny, because he's so fast, you got to respect his drive and give him the space. As soon as you do that, yak him.
Thanks for joining us. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
That's the sound of the net, Ernie. Yak him.
That's what I hear.
Yak him.
That's what I hear when I shoot.
The big man, standing 7'5", number 44, Sim Ular. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 13, Claudio Sanchez. At power forward, standing 6'11", number 31, Gregory Geiger. The other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 19, Grant Burke. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 22, Andrew Wiggins, the head coach of your home team.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to Philadelphia. And boy, they really got humiliated at home. They got flat out dominated in that game, guys.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, Smith in at shooting guard. Cauley Stein is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Irving at the point guard. Now here's Irving. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year.
Shooting two.
But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And he makes. And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. First one falls for him. That one is no good. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Freak.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
They set the screen from 10 feet out, and Irving pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. It's deflected. Now here's Burke, covered by Irving. Here's Wiggins, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Irving dishes to Smith. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now here's Burke. He's covered closely, and the shot is good. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. To the inside, Smith. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Smith's got 12 points in the game. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Irving. Passes it to Geiger. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Burke, covered by Irving. Clock at 4. Here's Bolar. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Harris kicks to Smith. Goes up at the stripe. That's short off the rim.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And the pass to Sanchez. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Irving passes to Harris. Smith outside, and there's the feed to Cauley-Stein. To the middle. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Geiger with a screen on Irving. Burke, the pass to Ballard. That's good. He has 6.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Cleveland leading by 5. Harris kicks to Smith.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And the rejection by Smith. Harris outside. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. Cleveland gets it back. Irving can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Geiger. Here's Billar. Shot from free throw range. Thompson with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harris, right side. Wiggins with it. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Sanchez, the pass to Burke. Here's Wiggins. On the wing, Wiggins. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Irving. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Releases from 15. Jefferson gets the bucket. Jefferson's got his first basket.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Checking out some numbers for Irving. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's averaging 10 points a game, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. A real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Dishes it to Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 20 points.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Feeds it to Wiggins. And Burke has it in the corner. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Murray's checked in, and Barry's subbed in for Wiggins. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Irving dishes to Middleton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Minnesota shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. They've got Geiger. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Burke in at the points. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Come on, y'all. We need better looks than that.
Here's Geiger. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Burke can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Smith. He's got 24 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really space the floor.
Both free throws good from Smith. Here's Burke. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Philadelphia.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now, here is Irving. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nice shot by Smith.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Geiger with a screen on Irving. Now Burke. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Got a piece of it, and it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. Second, the Cavaliers.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's the screen. Here's Geiger.
Once in a while you have these kinds of games, I mean, where nothing is going your way. Nothing's working for you. They need to keep their heads in that situation. Just continue to play and try to work themselves out of it with good effort and concentration.
Here's Burke.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Smith for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Target center coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
To see the stats for Wiggins. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 8th in steals, and he sits in the top 15.
Highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lanes, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Sanchez, covered by Smith. Sanchez, the pass to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Smith kicks to Harris. And the 3 off target.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
On the wing, Wiggins. Baseline jumper. Again, Wiggins missing.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Burke dishes to Wiggins. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wiggins has got 7 points.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
That's good. 37 points for Freak.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Minnesota, 6 games out.
And I think for Minnesota, they've looked very solid here to start the season. What's surprised me the most is just how much confidence this group is playing with.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Greg. I mean, that mental toughness bodes well, very well, for them once we get later into the season.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
Take a look at what Wiggins has done. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Smith the pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me that are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Harris against Wiggins. Smith kicks to Thompson. Harris outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. That's good. 41 points for Freak.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Pass to Sanchez. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Here's Geiger. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Just 2 to shoot. They get it back. Off with the layup.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
On the wing, Harris. Defended by Geiger. That's tipped and stolen by Burke. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Timberwolves gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
That free throw, no good. Minnesota making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Lonley's checked in for Cauley Stein. And he sinks the second. Here's Smith. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
Let's go, man.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight. Straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Timberwolves timeout call.
Start it.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
And here's Wiggins. He's got 9. Over to the left wing. There's the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Burke. And he overshot that one, missing. Cleveland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Smith for 3. And that one's good. Smith's got 46 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Takes the 13-footer, and he hits the jump shot.
One make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
On the wing, Irving. Burke covering. Smith left side. Back to Irving. No luck. So Minnesota will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Burke with it, picked up by Thompson. And it's Burke slamming it down. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
Smith outside. Here's Thompson. Shot is no good. Jefferson with some nice D. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. There's a screen. Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. And Jefferson throws it down home.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there? Put that one-hand tomahawk slam. And folks, those are hops that you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Wiggins outside. It's deflected.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
That's a 2 from Smith. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. On the wing, Wiggins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul.
Tonight, he's gone 3 of 6 from the line.
And he hasn't been able to get it going at the free throw line yet.
Yeah, he's been way off the mark far too often. Those misses could come back to bite him. And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
He's doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter. Much more aggressive taking it to the basket.
Pass to Pollard. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
The pass to Barry. Kicks it to Murray. Pass to Barry. Here's Amonatides. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. There's a good screen. Down low, Vonleh. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Vonleh's got his first points in this one. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. There's the dish to Jefferson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
There's 1:47 left in the first half. Middleton outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Westphal. Minnesota with the rebound. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Amonatides. The rebound by Middleton. The Cavaliers leading by 22. 1:15 left now here in the second.
Stick it too much.
Here's Westphal. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Here's Simonic. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Swiped away. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Barry. At the elbow, Jefferson. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Shoots the 3. That is good. 6 points for him.
For 3.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Baseline try. Good. Jefferson's got 9. Inside. Here's Vonleh. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cavaliers ahead, running away with this one. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Okay, fans, put your...
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. This is the sort of offensive rhythm we know we're capable of when we put our mind to it. I like that we're active, moving our feet, making the right passes. Our three-point shooting was a highlight though, and that should open things up for us inside the second half. They've got no choice but to come out a little higher on us on the perimeter. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
All right, Target Center, coming out of the court.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
On the court for Cleveland, Smith, he's in at shooting guard. Thompson is out there with Harris. Then there's Cauley Stein, and it's Irving at the point guard position.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far. And checking out some numbers here for Harris. Over the last month, getting it done. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
The free throw drops for Smith. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Burke kicks to Wiggins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, looking here at some numbers for Smith. His last 10 games have been exceptional. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wiggins. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Irving dishes to Harris. In the corner, Smith with it. Fires for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one. Burke with it. There's a screen. Pass to Geiger. That's short off the rim.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip.
Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. The feed to Burke. The pass to Sanchez. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And that one's good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Irving kicks to Harris. Smith outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and he gets the bucket. Smith's got 57 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Wiggins drives in, shoots from 12, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Wiggins has got 15 points.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Nice shot by Smith.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Wiggins drives in. It's deflected. Cavaliers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. The Cavaliers, 4th.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
All right, target center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Magic. Right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And right now for the Cavaliers, I think they've lived up to their billing this season, that's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
Well, they can't afford to. I mean, this is a time of year when you've got to take your game up a notch. As good as they've been throughout the regular season, they've got to get better going forward.
Pass to Billar. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 10.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Irving kicks to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 61 points for Freak.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
11 feet away. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Andrew Wiggins, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Chris Middleton's checked in for Harris. Good on both. The Cavaliers have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's the screen. Smith for 3. That's good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Wiggins drives in, and the rejection by Smith. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball, and Smith with the stuff.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Dishes it to Wiggins. Passes it to Ballard. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And that one's good. Burke's got 14 points.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Feeds to Middleton. Outside Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
They grabbed their own miss. Wiggins. Now the pass to Sanchez. Out to the wing. Now here's Burke, covered by Irving, and even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Smith outside, Irving up top, and stolen by Burke. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Ballard. Finished off the break. 12 points for him.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Irving passes to Middleton. Smith outside. The three-pointer no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Kicks it to Burke. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith for 3. Shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Sanchez, the pass to Burke. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Onlay's checked in.
Timeout call for Minnesota. All right, target center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Jefferson. How his last 10 games have gone. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Burke with it. He's picked up by Irving. Left side Jefferson. Uncovered. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Jefferson's got 11 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Time now for an injury report. Now an update on Kyrie Irving from Doris Burke. Doris, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. That is going to make things very hard on them in what is still a very young season. Hopefully, as early as it is, he has time to recover and help this team down the road. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Puts it up from 17, and the shot is good. 68 points for Freak. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Jefferson. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's Wiggins missing. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Smith outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Evans goes in. He dishes it to Burke. Three-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Smith kicks to Irving. Middleton dishes to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Vonleh, the pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. To the inside. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Irving. Timberwolves shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Wiggins up top, defended by Middleton. Here's Burke. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Burke's got 10 points here in the second half.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
The shot's good from Smith.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
The Timberwolves shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Jefferson, a screen on Irving. Here's Burke, 21 points in the game. The shot is off. Great D that time from Irving. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Smith for 3. But they get it back. Vonleh kicks to Smith. He feeds it to Irving. Another shot. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
1:58 left to play here in the third. Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Wiggins drives in. Murray dishes to Jefferson. The shot by Evans, nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. Now Cleveland shooting a superb 63% from the field. Smith against Evans.
Move the ball. Stick it to
They set the pick. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Minnesota with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Cavaliers making a switch here. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Simonic covered by Irving. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And it's denied. Here's Barry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Harris outside. He kicks it to Irving. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Vonleh. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, you can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Outside Irving. Pollard passes to Irving. Good on the triple. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter. Simonic. No good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. They set the screen. Passed a little. From deep. The shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And for Cleveland. Off target at the rim.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Here's Simonic. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Gary. 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one's up. So he gets them both. Timberwolves shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. To the paint. Here's Barry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Back to Smith. Look at that jam.
Wow.
Just beautiful. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Simonic, covered by Smith. Shot clock at 5. Rodman grabs the miss.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Back to Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Free throw good, Smith. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. They set the pick. Evans goes in. The teardrop falls in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now here is Smith. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Timberwolves passing it around. Sanchez, the pass to Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. And that one comes up a bit short. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Smith outside. From deep. The shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Offline from the high post. Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. The 3. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. No good from outside. Timberwolves shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Ballard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Now Smith. Unloads from 13. Ballard with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Over to the wing. Sanchez, covered by Smith. And the rejection by Smith. To stop the drought. No good.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Passes to Reed. Knocks it loose. Evans outside. With the teardrop. To the wing right side. And there's the pass to Reed. There's the pick. Second shot opportunity. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Smith missing. Minnesota shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Back to Evans. Releases. Evans can't get that one to fall.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Rodman sets a screen.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Smith outside. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Here's Sanchez. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Well, Cleveland shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Tigers checked in for Minnesota. Evans outside. Passes to Sanchez. To the paint. Here's Geiger. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Smith's got his third rebound tonight. Right wing. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass. Smith's got 10 points in the quarter.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And that is good. Cleveland controlling the game. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Free throw drops for Smith. Minnesota shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. They set the pick. And the rejection by Smith. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Shots good by Middleton.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Burke with it. He's against Smith. And that one's good. Burke.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And that one's good.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Assistant. Grant.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Middleton the pass to Pollard. The dish to Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Burke, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Minnesota ball.
Here's Burke. To the paint, and stolen by Cauley Stein. And Middleton kicks to Smith. There's the three, and the shot is good. Smith's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Cavs.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And it's blocked. They recover it. The feed to Burke. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 5 on the clock. Evans goes in. Second chance shot. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Evans has got 4 points this quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
Timberwolves shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Burke can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Smith for three. Minnesota with the rebound. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Evans. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Smith. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Middleton the pass to Pollard. From the corner. Geiger with the rebound. And Minnesota has possession. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Jefferson's checked in for Geiger.
Evan Jefferson.
30 seconds left in the fourth. Dishes it to Burke. Missed inside.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
It's time